Hey, hold on, I gotta say this real quick before you continue, Master Bigger, please. So
here we go.
The reason, I'm gonna be very quick and brief about this.
Right.
The reason I didn't interject, Bigger, is because in my personal situations, I always took responsibility for my actions. Whether I was with somebody committing a crime, whatever, I got away, they got away.
And that's what I'm saying.
It didn't matter.
So you understand.
Right.
I knew I was wrong.
Right.
I always knew I was wrong in the situation because I'm doing something that's against the law.
Right.
You understand? And I always knew what the risk that comes with.
Right.
So even if I'm with someone in the whip and whatever happens, and let's say they get head tapped in us doing a crime together, I'm still out there doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. All right, what's the ticket? I'll take it.
I only asked for your interjection because I know you dealt with police before.
No, bro, I'm a criminal. I can't say that, bro. I mean, I was a criminal. I was in that lifestyle. That's what I was doing. I was
saying, fix that shit.
So I always took responsibility for my actions. You look at my rap sheet, I copped out to everything. I'm not going to trial. Yeah,
but the
I did
people
that.
you dealt with, do they want you to turn in someone dead, or do they usually want someone alive that they could go lock up?
No, they always ask you for somebody that's alive. They always ask me that in the precinct. Yo,
so we can
you know this person, you know that person?
That's the only point that I was making. So we can end it and move on.
Now, I know you felt like that was hypothetical in their situation. But
yeah, I'm not talking about them.
Yeah,
so that's
but
so much. I don't want getting twisted. I'm not talking about no rappers. I don't care about no rappers.
Right.
I care about my people and the children and these babies out here. And I do care about what the rappers say that affect these children and these babies. I don't give a damn about no rappers. You know what I'm saying? They got to live and do their own thing and work at their own salvation with God. I care about these babies that they spit things across the airwaves in effect, and now they get in their head that, you know what I'm saying? I could go snitch on my homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Is he there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's not the move. That's not what we should be putting in our community.
I get it.
That's one of the
Let's put in our community. Don't even do the crime if you can't do the time.
I totally agree.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
Bang, bang.
Let's go back old school.
Or just don't do the crime.
Period.
Don't be a criminal at all. Don't be a criminal at all.
Yeah, some niggas do the time.
You can do it or not.
No problem.
Don't do the time.
What? 40 years? I did it twice already.
Totally.
It ain't even that. Once you behind the ball, whatever happened behind the
But if you
ball,
do the crime.
Yeah, facts.
So I don't even want to say
Get
you
caught,
can't do
do
the
your
time.
time.
Just don't do the crime, period.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Like,
He's telling himself, I could do 17 years.
Niggas just don't. See, the problem is, it's just like the moment a man is about to expire or perish, something got to go across his mind like a news flash, like, damn, I should have listened. Or damn, this the moment.
Right.
Or damn, I shouldn't have been doing this. A lot of cats think they're untouchable. It's just like right now, you don't think you'll get played by a chick till you sitting up crying, snotty nose, can't breathe, can't eat, you done lost 8 pounds in 2 days. You didn't think it could happen to you or would happen to you. And that's the problem out here. The youth, not even just the youth, we think it's not gonna happen to us until that shit hit home or it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times these consequences, we hear about it, but it ain't real till it's your consequences. And that's the problem. Because right now, you could look every day on the news and see somebody get sentenced or somebody being arrested for a crime, right? Now, it's public. It's public information, it's public knowledge, and it's publicly displayed. How you do the crime, you get locked up, they sentence your ass, and your ass lost. People's kids see that shit every day, and it still means absolutely nothing to them because, like you said, it's niggas out here perpetuating these fallacies, these false hopes, these dreams of bullshit, and then it's this code that niggas we supposed to stand on. But it contradicts with so much other things because the older you get, you start seeing the shit differently. But a lot of them just don't make it to get older. Or they got them sitting, they throw their whole life away before they can make it to that bigger. So I want you to know that I'm not pushing the whole thing because I noticed we ain't talking about none of that shit on here. I was just making a statement of how the meeting of the minds is so much information out here. Just like you was asking him, speak up with your information so we could combat this bullshit that's being put out here. That's why this is so powerful. This is the part that's been missing on the public platform or medium because we had these conversations like this, right? But it's a cat 17 years old, don't know which way he trying to go in life, and he ain't privy to the conversation because he ain't here at the moment. But now with these cameras and the technology, you get to share it. So I'm totally with you. You know what I'm saying? Even you being an OG and me respecting your blow up just a minute ago. Because some of these young niggas like, hold up, my nigga, the fuck you talking to? And it's just that fast. You got to understand why he's being passionate. You ain't come from a place of ill intent. You came from a solid foundation with that shit. You said what you said because that it lives in you. I was just speaking on it because this just showing you how we caught up in some of the wrong shit. And you saying, hey, I love bullshit. In a sense, a lot of stuff, you know. I just want to point that out respectfully. This is what has to happen. This is what we call iron sharpening iron. And a lot of times we too sensitive. It's too much bravado. It's too many nuts and testosterone on the plate. Like, I'm trying to show you my nuts bigger than yours, opposed to sitting back and understanding where you coming from. You know, we all got the same struggles.
We all the same, and we all got to get through this together.
Yeah, dead ass.
I like that. I like that.
Dead ass.
What's next for you?
Movies, scripted screen work, man. Scripted screen work. I'm still doing reality TV. I love it. It's easy to do for me. Yeah. It's easy. Yeah.
She's an exercise, right?
Yeah. I mean, because, you know, my whole life, somebody always talking shit to me. I was always the little guy. And I ran with the older cats. You know what I'm saying? So I was like the peewee. But I was sharp enough to where you could show me something one time, and when I got it, you could give me the task, and I could do the task down there better than you. So when I started realizing doing television, it's the same way for me. People talk shit, but you get a task. And my task is to drop in some real shit, give you something to laugh at, and give you something to say, what the fuck did he just do? I do that pretty good. Now on the scripted side of things, I'm getting a chance to prove my point. Shouts out to Smoot Films, D. Hardy, the series on BET Plus. I got a story to tell. It's a Black Mirror series. It's an anthology. So it's an anthology series. So each episode is its own independent episode. I got the second episode called Gas Station Pill. Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Man, let me just tell you this, all right. I got a guy now.
Why Gas Station Pill?
When we sat down at the writing table, you know, we came up with all these different scenarios to talk about. And I was like, man, let's talk about let's talk about a transformative drug. What the fuck is a transformative drug? Something that turned us into something else. So when we take the gas station pills, it boosts your confidence, boosts your libido, give you a longer lasting erection, right? And it gives you some energy that you ain't had in a while, right? Which means it's really not you who's performing. But once you deliver that person,
you gotta stay consistent.
You gotta continue to deliver that person. So in order to continue to deliver that person, you gotta continue consuming this transformative agent. So to give it the visual for television, the you know, it being a movie, I had to be man enough. Check this out. This is some real shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
Let's keep it 100.
Right.
I had to be the ugly nigga in the role. Had to be the ugly nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, and nigga, I take the pill and turn it to this model nigga. You know, that was kind of. I was like, you know, hold up now. Like, no, I'm just gonna blatantly say I'm the ugly nigga. They're like, oh, we're gonna make you uglier. I'm like, whoa,
ugly.
Damn. We're gonna make you uglier. We're gonna make him look even better. You know, just like, So it took a certain level of understanding to even take on this fucking mess. I had to finesse myself. I said, you've done worse. You've done worse. So it's a really good story, man. It's a good series, man. You got some good actors in it, actresses in it. April Jones did her thing in one of the episodes.
Oh, salute.
I mean, I'm keeping it 100. She really had me like, damn, April. Like, not on the ooh, April, like, this your space. You know what I'm saying? In front of this camera.
Wow.
Just hilarious. She's got an episode.
Shout out to
Love
Jess.
Jess hilarious.
Really good episode. You know what I'm saying? Then on the heels of that, we just dropped another one. It's featured on BET Plus as well. It's called Under His Influence, starring Iman Shumpert.
Sure.
Oh, you know,
Shumpert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's acting, man.
Yeah, and I think this is gonna be his breakout moment in real life. It's a good story behind it. The way it turns out, you just like, damn. So, but in this movie, I get to play myself. So I'm actually interviewing him. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
On your morning show.
yeah, me and Shanika Shouter. So it was a look for our team. Just to be able to team up and do it, to have somebody just believing in me saying, all right, you want to be a part of something, so let's go. Also got another show that they're producing.
Yeah, he's busy, huh?
Yeah. Because I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I don't like sitting still, bro. You know, the worst thing is when you see something you want and you can't have it, then you ask yourself, have you really executed or just exhausted
Look
all
yourself
the possibilities
to whether
to
you
get
can
that?
there or not. Yeah.
And then when you sit back and be like,
I didn't do this. I
bullshit.
didn't do
I was
this.
over here doing that. I spent money on that shit. I really shouldn't have been doing that.
Right.
You know what I shouldn't have did? I shouldn't have bought that. Or I should have got that money when I had the opportunity. So I'm working, man. More stations to come. I ain't gonna say I'm about to drop a new podcast on your podcast.
You just said it. You just said it. You're a funny motherfucker, man.
Marketing 101, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, I'm not though.
You're not? Okay.
Should I?
Nah, probably not.
Okay.
I mean, you could,
Okay.
but we're gonna edit. You know.
I mean, unless you can,
That nigga like, we're gonna edit it out.
wouldn't be mad at it if we could get like one of them parts, the barbershop part in one of them films.
I'm with that.
Yo,
I think that's dope.
the trade-off. The
You
trade-off.
see me working, right?
I love it. I love it. I think
I don't
it's
want
good.
tickets to the show. I want a host. You can announce the
I
podcast.
I love
We
it.
want-
You know what I love?
Yeah.
When the gatekeepers, the producers, the executive producers are willing to take on that idea and see that come to light because it's real. I mean, I hate when I'm looking at a movie and I'm like, shit, y'all put up the fake characters. Why y'all didn't just go get the real people
real
popping
people.
at that moment to just give it a little more authenticity? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like when we look at certain movies from the past in our culture and they have the right people in there, the movies last forever. Because we be like, yo, that was something, yo, nigga was popping when this shit came, you know? And so I think that's a dope idea.
This hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.